Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I share my trade ideas on Bitcoin and Forex pairs. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification. So last week we were talking about selling GBP USD. Sorry, I mean on Tuesday rather. So, and what was the reason for selling GBP USD? So I had said that GBP USD gave me the best setup in the sense that GBP USD is on a downtrend. And being on a downtrend, it gave us another confluence of giving us a lower low. So, and these are the things that motivate. And then thirdly, I had said that GBP USD is on a very critical level. And look at this level right here. We have reacted here 1, reacted here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then eventually it broke, and then it was all over to that level again. Of course, it was a level that served as a support. Then having crossed it, it is now serving as a resistance. So on Monday, it went into that resistant level. On Tuesday, it couldn't break. So, and the video I did on Tuesday, I said I am still interested on this trade because the trade setup is still valid and nothing has changed because it hadn't crossed this resistant level. It was just there. So I was still being optimistic about it. So on Wednesday, let's go to the 15-minute time frame so that you see how I took this trade on Wednesday. So after the whole movement on Monday, Tuesday, I found out that there is a support, there's a support level here. You can see this line right here. So there's a level here. I felt that, okay, should it break this level, I think the movement to the downside would have started. So on the 15 minutes time frame, I saw this at about 8 a.m. Wednesday, GMT +1. So it crossed this level and I was expecting it to give a retest. So now look at this candle here. There's a very what's it called? A doji. There's a doji candle here, which shows indecision. So what happened? How did I take it? Now, once I got this doji, so it was telling me that buyers were really in control of this market. Look at this candle right here. You see that it shows me that the bulls try to push above this particular line here, but buyers weren't willing to allow that push happen. So that was a very nice confluence for me. So I kept observing to see, a doji candle is definitely we know in trading is an indecisive candle. But then look at the candle that followed it. It's a red bearish candle. So that was where. So I got in at this point. So I was risking 10 pips just somewhere up here. Now, and I was targeting about 30 pips. Yes. Yeah, it was a 1 to 3, 1:3 risk to reward trade. Yeah, I was risking 12 pips. Look at it up there. And then I was targeting this trade, got into profit by I think 4 on that day. Yeah, 4 on that day. It had hit my. So yeah, look at my target was 45 pips. Then I was risking 12 pips. So it was a very clear trade, no pressure, calm. So this was it. This was how we took that trade. Then yesterday we got a retracement because now look at this. Now look at one wonderful thing about trading. Trading is all about paying attention to what is happening on the chart and then following what is happening on the chart. It's as simple as that. So now, when I was expecting it to give me a new low, remember, it is one of the confluences I saw that made me get interested on this trade. Now, look at here. This is a low, and then it gave this new low, but then give as well giving a lower high. So this got my interest. Now, on Wednesday, what did it do? It gave us a new low. So now, and then yesterday it retraced. Then it didn't give any new high, but then just retraced to a very important level that as well I was interested on. And this is this psychological level. I felt, okay, you should react there. And that was what he did actually. Then today again, we are seeing a little bit of retracement. But then today, I am being a little bit skeptical about getting into GBPUSD because it is not giving a very clear trend. It seems that GBP is planning to move all the way up here again. But then I'm not very much interested on selling GBPUSD because it has tested here. I don't know how. And then since it has tested, this is on a 4-hour time frame. Now, since it has tested this level on a 4-hour time frame, like, you know, it has retraced. So I should expect ordinarily that it should make a new low instead of retracing. So for it to retrace now, you know, I can as well see it as a change of pattern. That is why I'm becoming skeptical now. If it should go back where it is planning to, I don't think I'll be interested on selling this anymore. So that is it for GBP US. So I talked about GBP card as well, but then GBP card had been, you know, it has been on a range about throughout this week. Let me not say about throughout this week, it has been on a range. Even last week Friday, it got into this range, you know, got into this box of indecision right here. No clear movement. That, yeah, look at it here. You know, this box is so annoying. No movement, no clear trend. But then it hasn't broken this level right here to the upside. It hasn't. So that is what I'm still thinking it might still want to come to the downside, because as we can see on the 5-hour time frame, it has broken a structure. It was formerly on an uptrend. It was formerly on an uptrend, but then with this movement right here, look at this. With this movement down, you know, breaking the former low, so giving a new low. It's a kind of a change of direction. Then it has gone up to where it has broken. That is this box, this box right here. So, and it's finding it difficult to cross it. So that is what is giving me that vibe of a sell on GBP card. But for now, I can't say anything. So please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the bell notification so that each time I drop a content here, you can get notified by YouTube. Let's go over to YouTube. Let's go back to Bitcoin. I had said I'm not saying anything on Bitcoin because Bitcoin has gotten to a point where I expect it to react. You know, just as I said, I am never in a haste to trade. Trading is not something you should do in a haste. Just allow the markets to behave, then you react. Allow the market to act, then you react. So don't forget that I had marked out this thick blue line right here, psychological level, and I said I'm expecting Bitcoin to come here. And from this point, I'm expecting a movement to the upside because it didn't happen where I had expected it formally, which was at the area of 64,000, 65,000. That didn't happen. But then, yeah, at the area of 65,000. But then that didn't happen. So I'm also expecting it at this level of 60,000, 61,000. But then if Bitcoin doesn't react at 60,000, 61,000 and start going to the upside, then Bitcoin is coming to $51,000. And that would happen before the end of July. However, let's get into this and see what I'm looking out for here. Now, just as I said, that I'm expecting to react and start moving to the upside. That is to say, I'm expecting a change of structure, a change of pattern. So what is this? So as you can see on the 4 hours time frame, look at what we have here. Then on the 1 hour, on the 1 day time frame, let's start from there first of all. On the 1 day time frame, look at this rejection week here. You know, this rejection week is massive. I must say that. So that is even the reason I had to come to this daily time frame. Now look at this rejection here. The rejection is so massive and rejecting. You know, really rejecting. So, and this rejected on the area of 59,000. On this area of 59,000. You know, rejected 60,000 as well. So what am I expecting? Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So Although we're already seeing a line marked out here. Maybe let me put a zone right here. Yeah, this is it. And you will as well notice that this zone coincide with this trend line. Now, two things are involved here. Is either this zone continues holding. Is either this zone here, right here, continues holding in a form of a range, that whereby we begin to get something like this, a touch on the 61,000 psychological level, then another touch on this area of 62,000, which will react with this trend line. Then it means if it reacts here without breaking to the upside, then Bitcoin is obviously, there's nothing on earth that can stop it. Nothing on earth can stop it. It is going all the way to 57,000. That is the only thing I'm seeing at this point. But then, should it break this line, thereby giving us a new trend? Should it break this trend line here, thereby giving us a whole new look? Then it means that the Bitcoin strength is about to continue. So once it breaks here, what I'll be expecting is something like this, a retest of this zone here. Of course, once it breaks and retests it without coming down, of course, I'm not expecting to come down once it goes up. So once it breaks here, then I'll be all in for a buy on Bitcoin. And I'll be expecting it to come to this area of 67,000 trade off. Yeah, it will break this trend line. So two things, it's going to break this zone here, break this trend line, retest of this zone, then we're expecting it to 67,000. From 67,000, we'll be hoping that it gets to 72,000. Then from there, we might be looking at Bitcoin get to 80,000, which would be an all-time high. So please, if you like what we are doing here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and then turn on the bell notification as well. Thank you. Do have a great day.